I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back. It's already been a month since I've moved here to New York City, and it's just so surreal because it feels longer that I've stayed here, but at the same time it feels like time is just like going by so fast. I don't know if that kind of made sense, but yeah, I'm just making this video today to kind of explain what this past month of my life has looked like, this new phase of my life, how I've transitioned, and I guess just what kind of my lifestyle looks like. So at the new school, I am studying at Lang, which is the liberal arts college. I'm not studying at Parsons. My intended major is culture and media, so that's like basically a collection of television, film, design, I think photography, I may be wrong, but it's the general field of just media. And I'm taking 4 classes. My first is a class called New York's Literary Landscape, which is a seminar class where we kind of look into the literature of New York artists, and it's really interesting to see how, those famous writers have once, stepped the ground that I'm stepping on. So that's one class. The second class is Great Animals on Screen, which is a class where we kind of learn about what impact or how the use of animals drives a story of a film or television forward. So last week we watched Bambi in the class. In the future we're gonna watch like Jaws, Jurassic Park. I think I'm watching King Kong next week. But yeah, that's also a really fun class because I didn't really think that animals had much of a plot device in the story, but now I get to focus on the aspects that I didn't really pay attention to in the past. And my third class is my first, and it's my only university lecture, is Intro to Screen Studies, and that's a class of like 120 people where we just basically study films. As of now, we've learned about like the basics of film, like the basics of cinematography, and we watched Lost in Translation last week, and then we watched In the Mood for Love this week. There's a lot of films that we're gonna watch, and yeah, it's really intriguing because it's what I've been wanting to study, and being able to come here and actually learn from such great professors it makes me just happy. And my last class is it's an essay class. All first year students at my school have to take an essay class as well as a seminar class. This essay class is called Stories We Tell Ourselves, and it's basically just an essay class. Right now we're writing about memoirs. Later we're gonna delve into more personal essays, I think, or whatever they're called. But yeah, I really love that professor because she makes us feel, she pulls us into the class and really makes us focus, and just genuinely makes the class interesting, and I really appreciate that. So yeah, those are my 4 classes. I take 2 classes Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and then I have 1 class on Wednesday, and I don't have class on Friday. So I think in terms of scheduling, that was a really, really big blessing for me, because I have a big 3-day weekend. And in terms of workload, there's a lot of workload. Like seriously, it's incomparable to what I have received in high school. Every day there's like a ton of reading that I have to do, and reflection papers, essays. It's all bombarded on me. But the thing is, I'm really interested, and all of these classes are so intriguing to me that doing the work doesn't make me feel like doing homework. It feels like I'm doing more research and genuine learning. So, you know, I don't have any, I'm not complaining. I'm just really, you know, I'm happy that I get to do all of this work. And, you know, it's not the same across all college students. You know, there's definitely people that are feeling really miserable and they don't really want to study because it's such a grand transition. There's such a stark contrast from the work that they've been doing and the work that they are given now. It's the same for me, but there's the difference where I'm enjoying and, you know, I want to do all of this work. So yeah, apart from like schoolwork, more of like personal life, I guess. I've been meeting a lot of new friends in my dorm, which is Kerry Hall, which is the newest dorm, and it's not really known for having freshmen, but luckily I have been selected to live here, so that's another really good or big blessing. But in my dorm floor, there's maybe like 30 or 20 rooms with like 4 or 6 people in each. My room is the only guy room, so it's kind of bad but good at the same time. You know, I wanna meet new guy friends, but at the same time I get to meet new girlfriends, and that's a good thing. I mean, it's fun because, you know, it's college and it's such a different lifestyle than what I've been used to, and it's more than everything that I was hoping for, and I love it here. There's a lot of, you know, other guy friends and girlfriends that I meet outside of the dorm too, so that's really good. You know, there's so much freedom that as a college student I have, and I'm just taking advantage of that, and you know, looking around the city because there's so much to absorb and take in Manhattan. And, you know, I just go out at night sometimes, just walk around, go to Washington Square, go to Union Square, go to Madison Square, go to K-Town, wherever, and it's just, everything is just so inspiring in some kind of way. I don't know if that kind of translates well, but, you know, when I walk out onto the streets, I kind of wanna do more. I wanna work harder. I wanna get that grind on, and I think New York City is such a perfect match for me, and I'm so happy that I'm here. Back when college decisions came out and I didn't get accepted to the school that I wanted to, I felt really bad and I felt really depressed. But now that I think of it, I think it was the right path in a way, you know, that I ended up here in New York. I think the saying that goes as everybody ends up where they're supposed to is really true. And if there are any seniors watching this, you're in the process of writing your college applications. It's stressful. I know it's stressful. It was stressful for me, and it's stressful for everybody. But you shouldn't be so. I don't know how to say this, but you shouldn't be so attached to a single school. Maybe, you know, you should live with an open mind so that whatever result comes out, you are content and you are not depressed, because being depressed it's just miserable. You don't want to go through that. Everything works out. Really, it does. If you've worked hard, if you've grinded till grad, then everything will happen for a reason, and you are going to end up in the right place. But yeah, I definitely miss all my friends and all my family back in Korea and also across the United States and all over the world. Thankfully, New York is such a well-populated place that I have a lot of already existing friends, like past friends from Korea. You know, there's a lot of upperclassmen that are helping me too, so thank all of you. And yeah, I think I'm gonna talk about the kind of future video plans that I have for this channel. If you've noticed a pattern, I'm uploading every weekend because I have that Friday off and it's a 3-day weekend, so one of those days I just focus on filming and editing a video. The videos that I have in mind right now, basically the biggest one right now is the dorm tour. I've been wanting to do that for a long time, but currently there's like a decoration thing, I guess, for my room that I've ordered, but it hasn't come yet, so I can't really make that video yet. But once it does, I will make that video very fast. Another video is basically a school tour, because our school building, I mean, we don't really have campus, there's buildings all over the city, but just like our school is so beautiful and it's so like architecturally pleasing. I guess it should be, because it's a design school and an art school, but I'm hoping that I can do one of those in the future too. Another one, you know, it's really popular amongst college students, but like a day in the life of a college student. I think a lot of you will be interested to see what my day looks like. And another one, which is kind of it's more easier for me to do, is just like a weekend vlog, because that's what I'm more used to. I don't know, yeah, maybe I'll do one of those. I don't know what my schedule is gonna look like. I don't know if I should vlog like a eventful day or just like a normal day, whatever like you guys would like to see, but that's up there also. And another big one is my college decision reactions. I've filmed all of those, and I've been waiting to put them all together and show you guys for when you guys submit your early applications, so that you guys can see how I've reacted and what like a realistic reaction is, so that you guys can sort of prepare yourself for what's about to come. And that's probably gonna go up sometime in October or November, I don't know, but we'll get to that in the future. I think that's all of the video plans that I have for now. If you have any interesting ideas for me to create, like it can just be anything around New York, or it can also just be me doing fun things with my dorm mates. If you want to see more of that, just comment in the comment section below, or you can even send me a DM on Instagram, or just contact me personally, and I will try to, you know, do that if it is possible. Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to check in. It's been a month, and that's all I have for today. To everybody around the world, I miss you all. Hope you have a great day or a great night, depending on when you're watching this, and I will see you next week.
I'm leaving today.